Hey, this is Warwick. Hello, and this is Forex lesson number I can't remember because I don't know what number I'm up to. But also, I've just got this frickin' Windows 10. Excuse my French, and I've searched for my Forex lessons and I can't find the file. So it's hidden them somewhere, and now it won't even let me search for them. So anyway, I'll just do the lesson very quickly, and eventually I'll number it, and eventually it'll be up. I just got an email from a company called Forex Verified, and they go through every expert advisor and they verify them, and then they sell them to you. It's not a bad system. I wish I would have thought of that myself. However, let's hit the reality of it all. Most robots are going to be false scams, not actually correct in their charts. I've seen all sorts of charts and all sorts of crap. And here's the catch. What they do is they take data from, let's say, 6 months, and then they run an expert advice. They make a strategy. They make a strategy, and then they optimize the strategy for that 6 months of data. In other words, they tweak it until it's profitable for that 6 months worth of data. And then they say, hey, it's profitable. Isn't that great? So don't you want to buy this expert advisor from me? Oh, what did I just click? Okay. Unfortunately, that does work when you're back testing, and that does work in the past, and that does work when you optimize it properly. So it does work. The problem is when you forward test it, it doesn't work. And the reason is because the past does not equal, where's the does not equal sign? Well, I'm going to pretend that's the does not equal sign. How's that? The past does not equal the future. There is, strangely enough, not that much connection between the past and the future. So they're making that assumption, and I'm just going to go through a sample search for you because I know I've gotten stuck with this many years ago, and you give up looking after going through all the crap. So I have clicked on Forex Verified before, and here they are showing you all their best expert advisors, and this is how great they are. I usually like to go for, what's their score? So this one's the top scored, EverX Elite. And it's made 61% in 15 months. 8 months is 161%. Oh, here's a good one. Forex Steroid. And the maximum drawdown is only 5.6%. All right, that looks really, 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 really good. Let me click on Forex Steroid. So the monthly is 12%. Heck, I could be a millionaire by the end of the year. Forex Steroid, buy now. Well, how much is this? Oh, it's 179 bucks. It said over here. Forex Verified. This is their click to sell is an affiliate link site. So if I were to buy this, it'd be 179 bucks. It looks like 179 US. It's probably going to be more if it's Australian. I bet you. Whatever it is, they're going to charge you 179 US on the credit card. That's usually pretty standard. So let me go back and see if I can find out more about Forex Steroid. All right, well, Forex Verified isn't going to give me much information. Well, I'm just trying to look for the chart that shows its performance, and it's not even going to show me that. That's pretty scary. Oh my God, Greg Secker's advertising. I'm telling you, don't go for Greg Secker. Anyway, okay, here's the scalping EA on a Euro-US pair on the M1 time frame. Here's the, oh, here it is. This is probably some sort of verification site. Blah, blah, blah. Give it a second or two. I know how all this is going to end, but I just wanted to drag you all through it so you could see for yourselves that it's very misleading all the way. Oh, look at this chart. Now, I would buy that in a heartbeat. Here's all the supposed buys and sells. Is it, and in fact, a verified account? So from December 2015 to August 8th, 2016, that's today, it's profited 167%. Here's the trades, blah, 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 which kind of makes it look official. There's a wonderful chart, blah, blah, blah. This account uses a broker that charges commissions. Instead of displaying the commission column in the statement, we have figured the commission cost at blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there's still something wrong with this, I can tell you. And I'm not looking for something wrong. I'm just looking for verification. I've never heard of tick mill. That doesn't sound good. This is the account number on a tick mill site. Never heard of it. Even my FX Book Pro has got some faults with it, by the way. If you look at some of my FX Book Pros, they're usually demo accounts. Let's just go to the Forex Steroid site and see if that gives us any type of information. Because I know, well, here's some reviews. Best Forex EAs. A lot of these people are making money off the sale of the Forex Steroid. So, I wonder if it's just .com. It's got to be. Okay. Looks like we found an actual Forex Steroid site. The best FX robot, blah, blah, blah. 100% automated trading. Extreme high profit. Results. This is what I'm looking for. Oh. Okay, this is a weird site. There's 3 different settings. Low risk, fixed trade, and high risk. Well, just look at their high risk. So it's done 2,800 trades, and it's made, looks like $1.2 million. Profit factor is 2.8. That's pretty high, but it's not unbelievable. Here's profit factor 2.78, same payout. And then the low risk, profit factor 2.6, a little less. So it's still making, wait, how could the, oh, it's 7,800 trades. All right. So it doesn't do much for the first 2,000 trades, which is going to take you years. Anyway, let me look at Forex Steroid reviews. Long story short, I know, here we go, Peace Army. This is what I had seen previously, and this is what I wanted to show you. My reviews on FX Steroid Expert Advisor. I bought this EA on January 11th, 2016, and let it run 24 hours a day, 5 days, all day long, using the recommended requirement mentioned in the user guide. Look how it works. So here's the MFX Jam Shids. It lost 13.7%, straight downhill for 20 days. Let's see what happened on this demo test. Here's the Forex Steroid real test. This system was deleted by its creator. All right, you're going to see that a lot. So anyway, I guess my point is, even though it says it's a really, 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 really good system, really can't believe it, because the actual forward testing, it's got a negative expectancy. So it's a negative 1 pip per trade, but this is a high frequency trader. So yeah, it lost 13% in a short period of time. Let's just put it this way. They lie. When they try and sell you stuff, they just frickin' lie. I'm sorry to tell you that. The world is not fair, and the better they lie, the more money they make. So unfortunately, the lesson here is really, really, really be careful of, even if it says it's verified, are you going to be able to find a trading system for $200 that'll make you 100%? Or okay, they were claiming 12%. I did see claims on that one for 70% a month. which seems sort of outrageous, but they're going to make you 12% a month. Be real. If that really existed, they sure as heck wouldn't be selling it to people for only 200 bucks. That thing would be worth 10 grand easily. So long story short, the lesson here is you're going to see a lot of stuff if you start looking for expert advisors and robots that are just false. There's only a couple people out there that are actually doing well with their strategy testing. One of them is Scott Welsh, and another one is TradeView Investments. I make $1 off of Scott Welsh every time someone buys his system, and I think I make 20 bucks off of every time someone signs up with TradeView Investments. So it's really not a whole lot, but these are the only two that I've found that are actually somewhat worth it. I will put links to both of these guys. This guy's in the USA and this guy's in Melbourne. I don't think you need either one of these. You don't need either one of these systems, because what I think you need is to poke around and find a strategy that works for you. And that is really, you're going through the hardest part right now. This is the hardest part, is finding a strategy. And here's the sob story of it all. It might work for a while, and then again, it might not work for a while. It might work for a week, a month, a year, and then it might just stop working. So you're always going to be constantly trying to look for new strategies that are working. So that's sort of disappointing in the big scheme of things. But long story short, that's the Forex lesson for today. And unfortunately, I have to say, let's try and avoid the scams. I mean, just be realistic. If you really wanted to spend, 179 bucks to find out what this poor guy found out was, oh, not this guy, the guy that I had up on the screen before that it lost 13% of his money, and say you put $1,000 into that, so you're down, I think that's about 245 Australian. Say you had 1,000 in an account, and that lost, what, 13%, so you're down another 130 bucks. So it's kind of an expensive lesson. Unfortunately, most of these are going to be expensive lessons if you try and take shortcuts and you try and follow people that you can't follow. I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just trying to give you the poop, the scoop. So find a system, demo test it, demo test it. Do not put real money into a system unless you've designed it yourself and history tested it and then demo tested it. Because a demo test will tell you a lot about how it works in forward testing situations. You're going to find out a lot about it. So anyway, I know I'm rambling and I'm sorry, but basically this is a lesson that a lot of traders don't learn. They still get sucked into the ads and go, oh yeah, for only 200 bucks I can have a system that works. Well, just understand, if you start looking a little deeper into these, a lot of the times they're just lying with their charts and they're just lying with their trades. They could easily have gone back and made up all those trades, forced it into a demo program, which you can do, and then send those demo results to MyFXBook Pro and force it to look like it's been working. If there are scammers out there, there are ways of scamming. And unfortunately, it's ripe in the Forex industry. So I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. I've yet to hear anything really good about these EAs that you can buy for under $1,000. So, and I'm not saying the ones that are over 1,000 are any better, but I just have to say that there's really only two groups that I know that kind of know what they're doing, and I'll put the links to those below so you can check them out. But other than that, find your own strategy. Anyway, have a good day.